is for an eternity. I'm eternally somewhere in between reticence and liberty. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper. Or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders. All eyes take notice, recognize my importance. Never I'm a mortal. Got the culture on my shoulder. I see the vultures flying over. So now we marching like we soldiers until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. You're put 5 rings on my last name. Oscar could have been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot, that's worth. No Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like hard to go beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see that I'm screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, hard to go beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see that I'm screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, yeah. BMF, on BET, yeah. We the best, yeah. We the best. On GOD, yeah. We there, yeah. We there. GOAT like Kobe B. Rest in power and soul for peace. Black Lives Matter fact. As a matter of fact. Yeah.
Put me on top, city on lock. They like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop?
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. So the Nets starting 5. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for Charlotte, in at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the center. And you can feel it, can't you? A little extra energy in the building tonight, Greg. Halloween always has that effect on a crowd.
And I've seen some crazy costumes in the stands, no doubt. But any holiday is a good day for basketball, partner. Halloween really adds to the atmosphere.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. For three, Bridges buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Nets. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That three off the mark. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. It's a three-point game. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Finney Smith has a real good handle on his role in this offense. Takes high percentage shots consistently.
Ball no good. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. The baseline J. Again, the Nets for two.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Claxton with it. He's guarded by Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First team foul.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
On the free throw, no good. Boy, Brooklyn G8 did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
They retain possession. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Williams. Back to Rozier. Three-pointer, Hayward. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball against Dinwiddie. Pass to Williams. Pass to Hayward. Knocks it loose. Bridges with it. Now defended by Hayward. Here's Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now, here's Ball. Shot from 12. The rebound by Johnson. 10 points separating the teams. He takes it in. Claxton with it, working on Williams. The shot's good from Claxton.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Williams throws it down.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Finney Smith. The Hornets pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the middle, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Here's Finney Smith. Rebound by Williams.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hayward on the wing. A 3-ball. No good on that one. Nets leading by 8. Dinwiddie attacking. Drills the baseline jumper.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Ball from long range. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Dinwiddie for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Rozier. Nothing on the board. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
And it's in there.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Ball with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Hornets trail by 17. In the corner, it's Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all 3 levels. A very versatile scorer.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Rozier. Still yet to score. There's the pass to Washington. And here is Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Williams. It's deflected. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got 8.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Rozier. Back to Hayward. Launches it. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 16-point lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
And that one falls for Johnson. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Charlotte making a switch here. Miller's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Charlotte, offensive rebound. And that one, good. 9 points in the game so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Changes for Charlotte. McGowan's checked in. And Smith subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The Nets also changing it up. Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Here's Williams. 8 points for him. Miller outside. At the elbow, Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thomas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Rozier for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Simmons against Miller. Here's Bridges with the drive. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now, here's Rozier. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And the Hornets making a change here. Thor's checked in.
Number 21, J.T. Thor.
Hornets trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Miller. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams with the block. 3 on 3. Puts up a 3. And the basket by McGowan.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists now in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Got that one up quick.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Outside Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's McGowan. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Bridges misses. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's good for 2. Bridges got 13 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
To the right side. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hornets trail by 13. Setting the floor for the Nets. O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Here's Smith. After the basket by Brooklyn. Charlotte no good that time either. Right side to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
Hornets trail by 19. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Miller outside. Ball from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Ball. Bridges shot good.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
A clear look for Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 8.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the shot goes in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here is Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Miller with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
You know, Simmons is a platinum level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
So it's the Hornets now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And the basket by McGowan.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Thomas finds Simmons. Here's O'Neal. No good on that one. Good D by Miller.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward comes in for Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. Brooklyn leading by 16. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
And so it's Charlotte with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. From deep Washington. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Corner shot. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 5 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Shots good by Miller.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Bridges. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Hayward passes to Richards. Dishes at the ball. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Simmons. Look out!
Bang!
Wow.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 7 to the inside. And that one's good. Richards.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. 8 points for Johnson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Ball, the pass to Richards. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Thomas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Miller. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 23. Bridges passes to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Bridges up top. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, LeBron, Curry, and KD, Kevin Durant, are still great players. We know that, Clark. But as they age, who do you think is now the face of the NBA?
Well, it's hard not to talk about Giannis in that regard. I mean, his overall game is spectacular. His personality is terrific. Jokic is in the category, but I would think it would be Giannis. I mean, if you made me pick one guy as the face of the league in totality, performance on the court, MVP level player, personality, disposition, all of the ingredients, I'm going Giannis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Thomas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Rozier with the ball. Charlotte calls timeout coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Attention fans. On the court right now is your hot squad. Get back and let's hear it.
Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Well, you look at Claxton, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And here are the Hornets now. Miller finds Hayward. The three. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Hayward. Washington with a screen on Thomas. Here's Hayward. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts. Dinwiddie's got 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Miller. He's got 7. Pass to Rozier. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Hayward. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Rozier for 3. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. With Rozier, coaches and teammates speak Clark to how dependable he is. Night in and night out.
Well, Kevin, he's rock solid. A very consistent performer. You can basically book 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists nightly in every game with him. And there's a lot to be said for that kind of consistency.
Here's Rozier. After the basket by Brooklyn. Shots good by Miller.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Dinwiddie for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Hayward with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Washington sets the pick for Hayward. Johnson against Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Johnson for three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Hayward looking around. The pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here's Thomas. Fires for three. And the Nets, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
On its way from Dinwiddie for two. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Rozier for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The three from Thomas. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. And the Hornets shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in this second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bridges checks in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Here's Finney Smith. Again, the Nets for two.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. Puts up a deep three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
When I look at the Nets, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up, a major deficit for the Hornets.
Kenny, Ernie, they are getting destroyed on the glass, as we all saw. Listen, sometimes it's about effort, passion, and it feels like they're lacking.
You know what? They need you out there, dude. Seriously. You could give them 10 minutes right now off the bench, couldn't you?
Yeah, for $300 million a year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Brooklyn's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. Finney Smith's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Brooklyn. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Rozier the pass to Williams, and he drives in. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 6th assist on the night. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 20 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
in fast break points. And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And talk about their transition game. They love to operate in the open floor. GA, a huge percentage of their points came on the break, and that was by design. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Rozier kicks to Washington. Fires the three. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Bridges. The Hornets pull it in. Ball feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Rozier. Off target from outside.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Claxton, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier the pass to Ball. Launches a three. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 15.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Washington with the screen on Bridges. And it's Rozier missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now the dish to Ball. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball finds Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Bridges outside. Over Rozier. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 23 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Johnson, good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Rozier up top, defended by Bridges. Ball against Dinwiddie. A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 14 points for him.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Williams, passes to Hayward. Back to Williams, and taken away by Johnson. From 20 feet out. Again, the Nets for 2.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Bridges against Rozier. Right side, Ball. Back to Rozier. Hayward with a screen for Rozier. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Ball. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rozier against Bridges. Williams looking over the floor. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Nets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Well, you look at Claxton, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He did miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Hornets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Hayward finds Rozier. To the paint to end the run. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Dinwiddie against Ball. The high post shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Charlotte shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. A pass to Hayward. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 16 points.
Just a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Dinwiddie for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now, here's Rozier. 6 points for him. Right block shot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Here's Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hayward outside. Williams a screen on Johnson. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to Washington. The 3 with the putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Timeout.
And clearly, Steve Clifford wants to talk it over.
Timeout, Charlotte.
some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. And Miller's subbed in for Ball. Some changes for Brooklyn. Charlotte shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Rozier the pass to Miller. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And that's 12 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And the dunk by Walker.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. And it's Miller atop the key. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
No good from Simmons. Stolen by Walker. There's the feed to Simmons. Back to Walker. A kick out to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the pass to Washington. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
The Nets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Simmons. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Now, here's Rozier after Ben Simmons' miss. And that one's good. Richards got 10 points in the game.
Nice selfless play by Miller. The rookie sharing the wealth out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Smith.
Oh, man!
What a finish.
Yeah, Smith doesn't mind showing off his dunking ability. This guy can throw it down with a little flavor.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. .24 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 12. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Stolen by Washington. Hayward outside. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooklyn leading by 22. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. O'Neal is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Simmons in at the 5. Home in the paint. So it's the Hornets now. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. McGowan's the pass to Smith. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the 3 by Charlotte.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
There's Miller with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Ball from long range. And he makes that one.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Simmons left side.
Charge to Charlotte, Nick Richards.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And the second free throw, good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Passes it to McGowan. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to McGowan. Right wing. Smith kicks to Miller. The 17-footer. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
A 3 from Simmons. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And a miss there on the triple. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The lead is 15. Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 26 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Smith against Thomas. Beyond the arc. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Brooklyn leading by 15. O'Neal drives in.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Walker. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Simmons against Ball. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lays it up off the glass. 28 points for him.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Miller against O'Neal. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And the Nets lead by 19.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Ball against Simmons. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Claxton with it, covered by Miller. Second chance shot. The shot missing. With some arc, and it's blocked. Now Claxton over Smith. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 19. Smith outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Changing it up here.
Next team, Queen City. Let's give a huge hand to your Honeybees.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nets leading by 18. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
First free throw is good.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. That one misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the basket by Rozier.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 16. Rozier the pass to Washington. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
That one good for 2.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Dinwiddie against Ball. The pass to Washington. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Rozier.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Timeout called the Nets.
Brooklyn timeout called.
Now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle, he told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brooklyn leading by 15. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's ball. Knocked loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. The finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now Bridges, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Hornets trail by 19. Rozier with the ball. Outside Williams. Kicks the ball. Williams against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Washington, that's for 2. And the Hornets miss again. Brooklyn leading by 19. Finney Smith in the post. Defended by Hayward. No good from Finney Smith. Johnson against Hayward. On the wing, Rozier. Now, here's Washington. Claxton covering.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Three-pointer. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Over Williams. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Rozier finds ball. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Johnson, that one falls. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Bridges, first personal foul, and the third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
And both free throws good for Rozier. Nets leading by 16. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 25 points in the game. Charlotte shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Here's Williams, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And it goes down 2 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Timeout called the Nets. They lead by 18. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 18. Pass to Rozier. Puts it up from 7. Again, the Hornets score.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Wasted no time on that one. And the Nets lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Simmons. Miller grabs the miss. And here is Ball. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Hornets ball. At the line for one, Miller. Substitution for the Hornets, Rozier.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Spencer, did you have a sense coming in that you needed to be more aggressive tonight?
Oh, no, it was just kind of like the way they were playing and just wanted to be aggressive, wanted to hopefully make the best play for the team, and, you know, was fortunate to hit some shots tonight. That's really it.
All right, man. I know you want to be humble, but you played a big part tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.